Press start to begin.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Super Bonus Round. We're back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm your host, John Mugiwara Jam, joined as always by my co-host, Chad Peanut.
Hey!
And Rich Rumors 767.
Yes.
Alright, so Gumshoe will not listen to Gant's office to investigate. No way, nothing will change his mind. I think I have something here that will.
What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious!
Is he ever not serious?
I can't believe they pushed him this far!
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
When I first met him, I thought he was cold as ice too. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him.
Detectives.
That's it. I made up my mind.
But
Here, take my ID card.
We can't do that. If someone found out...
they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report.
Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated.
What?
So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake.
Alright, detective. Thank you.
There we go.
Alright, he doesn't have anything else we can ask him, so we're just going up to the chief's office again.
Here goes, Mr. Wright. No, not a cord, buddy. The mousey, the catnip mousey, not the cord. Come on, it's right in front of you. We're in! If anyone finds us now...
Detective Gumshoe's a goner.
That happens. I'm counting on you to bail me
Oh
out.
my god, he followed us.
Ah!
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost.
Ah! Detective Gumshoe! What are you doing sneaking up on us like that?
I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too.
If you're here, then what's the point of you giving us our ID card? Gumshoe's ID card crushed and rendered unusable in pocket.
Hey, don't do that to my card!
You're not fired yet.
I hardly ever get a chance to come in here. So I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now.
You really do want to get fired, don't you?
Yeah, I want to cut that unemployment! Not if we're lucky. Now, come on, let's see what we can find out.
I got a bad feeling about this. Alright, talk first. That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's?
Yes, that's where I was framed for Lana. On that day, 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it now?
No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene.
That's a strange reason to leave it there.
He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time!
I see.
Front love mode. So, ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk?
No one except Chief Gant. And the cleaning lady who's in here each morning.
Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes? I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it?
Why do you ask?
You don't think... Nah, you wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Yeah?
Okay, now let's look around a bit more.
Hey, hold on! Not so fast, buddy!
Huh? What is it?
When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start... Come on!
Oh my god.
Exactly. I wish my dad understood that. That was his favorite thing to say.
You don't just let it go at that!
Sorry. This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you?
You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you?
What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him?
Chief Gantz. So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings. Yet.
There you go, ignoring me again.
This is safe, isn't it?
Safe? That word is ripe with intrigue.
Okay, if you say so.
It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to work.
A 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is. What about you
Seven,
guys? Bingo.
Could be
It's-
us.
You know what it is?
I have a hunch.
Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday? It's... No.
I have a better idea. Here goes nothing.
7. Hot digging
Holy
and
shit,
dog.
work.
Bingo.
What number did you enter?
Whose birthday was that, pal?
No one's. It's not possible. 777777. The final ID card number on that record.
What?
The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day.
You mean 777777777? That's that ID number?
I think you're 17 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number.
Say, anyone care to look inside?
Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away?
Look, it's,
Shard from a broken cup.
No. That's.
Yeah, it's that one.
Do you know what that? Remember what that might belong to?
from the face in the evidence room.
Yep. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before?
There's something else in here, too.
What's this? It's like a piece of leather cloth with a handprint on it.
This is a handprint, isn't it?
Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, it's just a thought.
Is that it? This is all that was in the safe?
Pretty peculiar that there's only those two things. Apparently so. It's empty now.
Piece of cloth with a handprint on it. And a broken shard from a cup.
They look like pieces of evidence.
Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here.
Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident?
Come on! There's gotta be something we can show the detective.
Well, I think I should show at least one of them.
Yes.
Detective Gumshoe, could you have a look at this jar?
I remember when the three of us put that back together. Ah, those were the days.
It was yesterday. Kind of really nostalgic.
What's in this jar piece of evidence from that case?
That's right. One of the shards had an SL9 instant sticker on it.
Doesn't this ring any bells?
Doesn't...
You know that fragment we just found?
You mean this one? That was in the safe?
Yes, that one. That was in the safe.
He just said that.
Now you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits.
Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this.
Go ahead, pal. Show us what a rookie can do.
Mr. Wright, here's some glue.
If I can piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Gant was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes.
There we go. Yeah!
There, it fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of jar in a safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident.
What?
Hey, guys, get a load of this! The piece you just attached! It's different from the others! It's got blood on it.
There's a reddish line on it.
A reddish line. That's blood.
I don't get it. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe?
Unstable jar updated in the court record. Alright, so now we gotta do the fingerprinting set. Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this.
Hey, I know what that is. So, you want to take some fingerprints?
That's a great idea, detective.
All right, go to town. Sheesh.
What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that?
Go ahead, take my fingerprints. Jesus Christ.
It's not your fingerprints we want to take.
Huh?
Come on, this isn't the time for jokes.
Come on, this isn't the time. Yeah.
We're talking about the cloth we found in the safe.
Oh! I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor? And where's your sense of intelligence?
Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. And once they've been inserted into the prints, blow the rest away.
What are you, my mom? I don't have time to be told a million times. Alright, let's get this over with. We should probably do the middle finger, because that has the most dust on it. This is a lot less fun without the DS touchscreen.
Yeah, I can imagine. Trim on the bottom. And there you go.
Alright, let's see what matches up. It's not Damon Gaunt. It's not Mike Meekins. It's not Marshall. It's not Goodman. It's definitely not Gumshoe. It's not Lana. Uh-oh.
match found.
No. How can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here?
Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they?
Huh? Oh, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Doc's prints.
Psst. Hey, you, over here. What's going on here? What are the kids' prints doing inside the chief's safe?
Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now.
Here, maybe you should hold on to this.
Alright, so after that... Alright, we should examine his desk, because remember Gant put something in his drawer while we were when we came in?
Wow, look at the size of the chief's gas desk.
Yeah, because it's meant to hide his big... Okay, we're moving on.
Why do you think I like going swimming?
Yeah.
Thinking of that when we were here earlier. I'll bet you he wears a Speedo.
Oh god.
I'm not gonna read that again. We already read it.
Chief Gant!
Yeah, this was when we met him. This is when we met him.
He put that paper
In the
in his
office.
desk.
Yeah.
Wonder what he was reading.
That looks like a list of evidence.
A list of evidence.
In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though.
Hey, look at the case name.
Ah, that's all 9 incident. I wonder what this is doing here.
Hold on, detective. What did you just say?
I said, I wonder what...
No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long.
That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence.
A half-size list of evidence.
Sus. The list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
What would the other half of the list be doing here?
I knew it. The chief must be hiding something about the case.
It would appear so. Edgeworth has the other half.
Well, was I any help?
Of course! Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Now, that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat? She can't!
Uh-oh.
We didn't think you'd be back so soon.
Yeah. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out the window and saw a stray dog run into a pole. Just then, I thought of a certain detective. Do you mean me, sir? No, then. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Did we lose Austin?
No.
Austin?
Yes, sir. Sorry. Oh, I didn't hear me the
you
first
in the
time.
coat.
I guess not. Discord probably suppressed you.
Ah.
Me, sir? Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore.
Oh god.
But, sir... Now get out!
Oh.
Yes, sir!
We'll be on our way too then.
Wait! You're the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet.
Me, sir?
I'd like a word with you.
But sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator.
You with the spiky hair, you're free to go.
Mr. Wright.
Look, pal. If I've told you once, I told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you?
I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired.
Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, never would have said it!
Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. Why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time?
Anyway, you listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Hey, pal!
Yeah, good luck with that. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for the rest of the day.
Oh no.
Which means there's only one thing left to do. Talk to our defendant.
I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning.
It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here.
But I've already told you all I can.
What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing, not a single useful thing.
Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman.
You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words.
Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right.
Edgeworth?
Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe.
That's my chance to get to tell me the rest of the story. I have to admit I was a little more than perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there's no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual.
What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? Do you think I'm protecting this person?
Protecting? No, I think afraid of is more like it. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence.
For argument's sake, Miss Wright, who may I ask is this person you're speaking of? The one I'm supposedly so frightened of? What is this person's name?
Damon Gant.
Chief Gant.
Well, Miss Sky?
Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief prosecutor. Do not forget your place.
I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans.
My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective.
Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes?
His crimes?
Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence.
Of course, these are serious offenses.
Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned?
Chief Gant?
Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was...
me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation.
Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Gant.
If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in a case.
I've got one for you. I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him?
To say, Mr. Wright. It's as you summarize. I cannot disobey the chief's orders. If it means being found guilty for murder.
Why not?
Come now, Miss Wright. You can't possibly expect me to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate.
In the murder of Detective Goodman.
Or perhaps I should say, follow orders? Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day.
That's Rich.
I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car.
Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman.
Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered a murder weapon while inspecting the body.
The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife?
No. When I found the body, it was the knife stuck in it.
The knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife.
I couldn't just leave that knife in him. So I took it out and stabbed him with another knife.
That would be Edgeworth's knife?
That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand.
And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand?
Yes, it seems I got the blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in.
Miss Starr, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly?
It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible.
So, you hid Dark's knife.
The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that.
So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe.
Right, then I called my sister. To tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler.
You asked Emma?
I didn't want anyone on the first to know about this.
That would explain why Emma is so confident about Lana's innocence.
Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them today.
A bad feeling?
The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall.
To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him?
The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own.
Oh, you mean...
Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands.
He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence.
He had already stolen the ID card. But it seems he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared.
So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room?
I'm afraid that's all I can tell you.
But Lana,
You've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow.
tomorrow,
Why, hell, we're not.
tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana and Siemens. I gotta get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. To be continued. Next time on the Super Bonus Round. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the final trial of not only this case, but Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney as a whole. So thank you guys again. See you guys then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.